of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Cougars. Today is Tuesday, December 4th. Welcome to SCTV News. I'm Brendan Johnson.
And I'm Liv Zeldin. Make sure you bring some extra cash to school tomorrow. It is the annual Fill the Boot Drive. Cougar Crew students as well as local firefighters will be collecting money as parents and students arrive on campus. The money will go towards buying presents for children in need. Here's what the drive is all about.
And it's basically just trying to raise as much money as we can through donations to give toys and supplies to teenagers like us around our area who aren't as fortunate as us and won't necessarily have gifts for Christmas unless we help raise money to supply them with gifts.
This is our 10th annual Fill the Boot Drive with Steel Canyon High School and the Cougar Crew. We gather money each year, this time of the year, to provide a little better Christmas for the kids of East County. We've partnered with Steel Canyon High School, Monte Vista High School, San Miguel Firefighters, and the Salvation Army of East County. We raise the money that we get this next week. We go shop, we spend it, and we then turn everything we've gotten over to the Salvation Army. They have a mechanism in place to screen families to make sure that it goes where it's needed. And over the last 11 years, we've managed to raise and distribute over $50,000 worth of merchandise, toys, gifts to the families of East County. You should want to participate because it's helping your community. This toy drive in particular is geared towards addressing the needs of teenagers in the East County area. No one else does that. We figured very early on that if the kids were going to help raise the money, that should be the group it benefits.
It feels really nice to do Fill the Boot because it's like participating in a system that we don't normally get to as kids. You know, sometimes it feels like we can't participate enough, like when we think of like poor people that don't have as much as we have. So I think it's a really good idea that we take the money that we have, or just a little bit here and there, and we can put it together and give it to the people that don't have what we have.
Make plans now to audition for Steel Canyon's Advanced Dance class. Auditions for Advanced Dance are this Thursday from 3:30 until 5:30. Dance attire and shoes are required. Please see Miss Vianney for more information.
Steel Canyon is making an effort to help students learn with technology, but along with this new tech comes some important rules for the students. Dan Batson, Dylan Shaw, and Camden Shaw have a summary of our computer use policy.
As most of us all know, the school has parameters put in to keep our minds on track when it comes to learning with technology. During class time, places like the library stress these rules, and here's why.
For the library, I generally follow the school network use policy, which basically says that a student can only use a computer for school purposes, and the material that the student looks at on the computer needs to be school appropriate.
Even though these guidelines are here, are they fair to the students? They share their side of it.
I think it's put in place for like kids won't go on bad websites, get any distractions, or like it helps them on their learning and keeps them on track, so they won't like lose that privilege of technology, because a lot of kids, they check out the Chromebooks from the library and take them home because they don't have a computer at home or to do homework on.
Well, I think that the school actually has a pretty good computer policy already. I mean, they do a good job of blocking out all like the bad websites that like students like they really shouldn't be looking at, but they can get to it like if they actually want to. But away from the school zone, it's just, I don't know, it's just a safe spot here. So
technology is always changing, and technology at this school is no different. We've deployed thousands of Chromebooks over the past few years. Different departments have been adopting digital curriculum. Streaming video is now a normal part of the classroom experience. And so the computer use policy and the network in general have had to adapt a lot over the past few years to accommodate this usage and to ensure that we don't have my Instagram account sucking all the bandwidth away from an important science video showing next door.
The biggest point for these criteria is to keep you safe online. For SCTV News, I'm Dylan Shaw.
You've probably noticed the donation cans in your second block class. These are for the Money for Meadow fundraiser. The second block that raises the most money wins a pizza party, and the second and third place classes win candy. The fundraiser runs through next Friday.
Anyone interested in playing softball in the spring needs to be at a mandatory meeting next week. Make plans now to attend the meeting next Friday, December 14th, at room K121 at lunch.
Boys basketball is on the road today. Varsity plays in La Jolla at 5:30, and JV plays at St. Augustine at 3.
Girls soccer is at Eastlake at 5, and girls water polo is home against Mission Bay, JV at 4:30, varsity at 5:30.
That's all the news we have for you today. Have a great week. Rah-rah Cougars.
Cougar Pride. Get some.